The hour has come for the College of New Jersey commencement ceremony to begin. As the College of New Jersey Wind Ensemble fills Lion Stadium with music celebrating our graduates, including the familiar strains of Pomp and Circumstance, I ask that you combine the joy and fulfillment of the occasion with your attention, respect, and the dignity befitting commencement here at the college. And now, please welcome the 16th President of the College of New Jersey, Catherine Foster.
Thank you. I now call to order the academic commencement ceremony for the College of New Jersey School of the Arts and Communication, class of 2020. Welcome, and may I say welcome back. Let me begin by introducing honored participants who will not otherwise be introduced during the ceremony. I ask each group to stand upon introduction and remain standing until we have recognized the group. First, it is my great pleasure to recognize members of the College of New Jersey Board of Trustees, the President's Cabinet, and members of three important advisory boards, the TCNJ Foundation, the TCNJ Alumni Association, and the Trenton State College Corporation. As trusted advisors for the college, as sources of moral and material support, and as sage guides for our work, you give back as friends, alumni, and champions. Thank you for being exceptional partners to this college and for your attendance today. Please join me in applauding their fine work. Please be seated. I now ask members of the TCNJ School of the Arts and Communication faculty to please rise if you are able. Graduation cannot happen without these indispensable members of our community. As dedicated, talented, creative, and award-winning teachers, advisors, mentors, and scholars, you have given immensely to prepare our graduates for this day, to ready them for their next chapter, and to generate their fond memories of TCNJ. Please, students especially, join me in extending our deepest thanks and appreciation to the School of the Arts and Communication faculty. Please be seated. With the members of our talented and dedicated TCNJ staff, including the staff within the School of Arts and Communication, many, and I should say most of whom are at this moment working the event, please rise if you are able. You have nurtured our graduates from before they enrolled as students and throughout their time on campus. Graduates, please join me in extending our fondest thanks and gratitude to our dedicated TCNJ staff. Please be seated. Joining us on the platform today is your senior class Vice President of Operations, Leanna Doley. Leanna, thank you for being here to celebrate your accomplishments and those of your fellow graduates. Your steadfast leadership of the class of 2020 has been extraordinary. Finally, the graduates we celebrate today are the most recent to join a proud heritage of alumni, many of whom are here today to celebrate a child, grandchild, relative, or friend. If you are an alum of the Trenton State Teachers College, Trenton State College, or the College of New Jersey, would you please stand to receive our recognition? Welcome back to campus on this happy occasion. We're thrilled to have you here to join the celebration. Please be seated. Class of 2020. Last May, we gathered together virtually from our homes across New Jersey and beyond to celebrate the extraordinary achievements of the class of 2020. We took advantage of that opportunity to confer your degrees and to celebrate your status as graduates. But we realize that nothing takes the place of a return to campus to see classmates again and to hear your name called as you walk across the stage in your academic regalia. I am thrilled that we were able to provide that opportunity today and that you were able to take advantage of it. Class of 2020, you will forever be associated with a remarkable year in the life of our college, nation, and world. Together, we have weathered or are weathering a global pandemic, economic recession, and more instances than we can count of racial, social, and political injustice. But what is most striking about your response is that you did not simply stand by to witness such history, but you drew from your TCNJ education and your personal fortitude to shape that history. In your new locations, places of employment, graduate schools, volunteer pursuits, and civic contributions, you brought intelligence and commitment to local and global affairs. You reflected deeply, asked hard questions, and acted on your beliefs. In short, you maintained the excellence, resilience, and integrity that you showed over your years of leadership and engagement at TCNJ. We salute you once again, Class of 2020, and offer congratulations and thanks from your proud and grateful Alma Mater. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to turn today's program over to your Dean, Dr. Maurice Hall, Dean of the School of Arts and Communication.
When love beckons to you, follow him. Though his ways are hard and steep, and when his wings enfold you, yield to him. Though the sword hidden among his pinions may wound you. And when he speaks to you, believe in him. Though his voice may shatter your dreams as the north wind lays waste the garden. For even as love crowns you, so shall he crucify you. Even as he is for your growth, so he is for your pruning. Even as he ascends to your height and caresses your tenderest branches, your branches that quiver in the sun, so shall he descend to your roots and shake them in their clinging to the earth. President Foster, Provost Osborne, distinguished guests, graduates, families, friends, faculty of the College of Arts, of the School of Arts and Communication, welcome. We've been living through a very tumultuous time in our nation's history. And I thought on a day like this, what can you say that will provide encouragement and even uplift as we have witnessed times of wrenching, turmoil, and hurt and pain? And there were four words that came to mind. Khalil Gibran, the poet that I just read, is foremost for his meditations on the beauty of love. And he talks about the ways in which love is powerful, but love is hard to do it well. It is difficult to do it in a way that makes sense. It is complicated, and yet it is necessary. It builds us up, it tears us down at the same time. It may sound strange to talk about love at a graduation ceremony, and yet I would suggest to you that love is one of the words that we need going out into the world, doing service, caring for a fellow person. I would also suggest that integrity is another word. Not integrity as we often use it in terms of honesty, but integrity in terms of authenticity. That there should be a space for you to be the person that you really are away from the sight of others. Find a space to be that person. Find a space to live your true, authentic self. whoever and whatever that self is. A space that allows you to be you. Openness is the other word that comes to mind. Openness not just to opportunities around you, but to others that are different than you are, who sound different, look different, have different backgrounds, different cultures, different histories, different stories. You are coming from a school where you will be storytellers. Be open to those stories. Tell those stories. Give voice to those who don't have voice for themselves. And the final word that comes to mind is now. I love that word because it speaks to the immediacy of the moment, to living as we find our lives today. Not waiting for tomorrow, not waiting for next week, but living in the moment, grabbing it, seizing it as it is. Love, integrity, openness, now. 4 words. Spell lion. I believe President Foster, our mascot is a lion. And there are many words that describe lions, but the one that sticks with me is fierce. Fierce. And so I would like to encourage you this morning to be fierce. Fierce in how you love. Fierce in protecting your integrity. Fierce in your willingness to be open to the world around you. Fierce in your willingness, indeed in your insistence on living in the now. And so, as I move away from these remarks and leave these 4 words from you, you know, in the Black church, we often have a call and response piece where someone calls out to the other, the first speaker calls out, the other people call back. So if you feel comfortable, look at your neighbor and say to them, be fierce. Be fierce. Because this is the moment of now. Thank you, and now on to the celebration of our graduates. Thank you. As new alums to the College of New Jersey, it is fitting that we invite Alumni Association President Peter Simons to address this class. Mr. Simons.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Alumni Association and the 89,000 alumni I represent, I am thrilled to stand before you again to congratulate the class of 2020 and welcome you to membership in the College of New Jersey Alumni Association. Since last May, I hope you have taken advantage of our engagement activities and programming. We strive to keep you connected to the college and each other while providing networking activities and professional development opportunities. I encourage you to reach out and get involved in your alumni association and to share ideas for future programming. When the Alumni Association learned that the college would have this opportunity to welcome you back to campus and hear your name called to walk across the stage, we were thrilled. We also wanted to provide you with a gift to memorialize the moment. We have worked with the 2020 class officers to present you with a TCNJ picture frame, which you will pick up from the table in the center of the stage as you walk across. In addition, on behalf of the 2020 class officers, I am pleased to announce that all graduates will receive a complimentary digital download of their photo taken by our professional photographer. We hope these gifts will remind you of the moment for many years to come. Again, congratulations to all of you, and I look forward to hearing about all of your future successes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Simons. I know the class of 2020 will join you and serve proudly as active members of our community and support the great work of our association. At this time, I am pleased to introduce a special slideshow presentation for the School of the Arts and Communications 2020 graduating class. The music for this presentation is The Road Home by Stephen Paulus, sung by the TCNJ Chorale and by soloists, graduates of the 2020 class, Rachel Elise Watson. It is now my pleasure to ask Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Jeffrey Osborne, to address our graduates.
Thank you, Dean Hall. Last May, as part of our virtual commencement ceremony, we conferred your degrees. And for the baccalaureate candidates, we asked you to move your tassel from the right to the left as a symbolic gesture of this conferral. Following the virtual ceremony, you were each mailed a diploma and the cover for that diploma. The final moment remaining for each of you is to hear your name called and for you to walk across the stage so we can celebrate your hard work and accomplishments. We are so happy to provide you and your family with the opportunity for this special recognition today. Before I turn you back to your dean for the roll call of graduate names, please know that I wish each and every one of you tremendous success and urge you to stay in touch with your alma mater so that we can celebrate the wonderful things that are in store for each of you in the future. Thank you for being here today, and congratulations again.
Thank you, Provost Osborne. Before we begin the graduate roll call, I have the following instructions for our graduates. Once I ask you to rise, you will follow your field marshal to the stage. When you hear your name called and step onto the stage, then you are welcome to remove your face covering. You can do that if you choose while you walk across the stage. Please pick up the gift from the table in the center of the stage here and walk to the designated spot at the end of the ramp where the photographer will take your photo, and then we ask that you put your face covering back on before walking back to your seat. Mr. John Anastasio, class of '69 and member of the TCNJ Alumni Association Board of Directors, will serve as our name reader. Ready? Here we go. Will the candidates from the School of the Arts and Communication for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, and Bachelor of Music degrees please stand and follow your field marshal to approach the stage.
Liana Doley. Chance Gales. Alex Lundstead. Jake Russin. Jesse Stiller. Victoria Ristanovic. Garrett Cecere. Allison Longo. Julia Pometti. Amanda Renee Daniels. Tyler Rodriguez. Irene Yoon. Alexis Silverman. Eduardo Galvan. Veronica Flesher. Brianna Carson. Ian Waldman. Gianna Politano. Robin Friedman. Catherine Lafredo. Samantha Duporter. Sabrina Arauz. Eloise Michaeljohn. Malachi Jors. Is it Angel? Right. Angel Natipucha. Nia Pierce. Natalie Walters. Is it Bowden or Bowden? Jane Bowden. Madeline Wyville. Shayla Nolan. Jonathan Zobek. Julia Komasinski. Kelly Marone. Matthew DeFazio. Casey Hendrickson. Nicole Bruno. Evan Whiteneck. Katarina Menzi. Mallory McBride. Alex Barch. Sarah Davidson. Kevin Chan. Sophia Isnardi. Corwin Sheffield. Jenna Sikolik. Chloe Potillo. Yvonne Grashorn. Amandalis Barud. Ralph Jefferson Macias. Jessica Young. Caitlin Malloy. Amanda Cabot. Sydney Regus. Alexis Blacknick. Kristen Froelich. Gianna Calandra. Juliet De Palma. Marina Cardona.
Congratulations.
Hannah Baker. Tara McCormick. Anthony Rogalny. Michael Capobianco. Julia Corso. Loriana Holgado. Katrina Bragat. Is it possible? Noah Possible. Luke Snyder. Christina Booz. Stephanie Rodriguez. Alyssa Malarkey. Stephanie McCrancy. Haley Mosseri. Rachel Zook. Hui Fan.
Everyone, please join me in congratulating our graduates. As you can tell, there is no enthusiasm from families, none at all. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of the Alma Mater, led by Brianna Carson, member of the class of 2020, and accompanied by the TCNJ Wind Ensemble.
Alma Mater, blue and gold, famous as in days of old. Hearts, we pledge that thou shalt be shining through eternity, brighter as the years unfold. Alma Mater, blue and gold. TCNJ, blue and gold, thy brave spirit ne'er growed old. And though far our steps may lead, thou wilt guide our thought and deed on to heights as yet untold. Alma Mater, blue and gold.
Please sit down. Thank you so much, Brianna. That was beautifully done. Before we conclude our commencement exercises for the class of 2020, there is one last set of thanks to give. Graduates, this is your achievement, but it very likely came with continuous support from those closest to you. Therefore, will all the family members, friends, and loved ones who are here today to celebrate with a graduate, please stand if you are able as we celebrate you. Whether your loved ones are here today or not, thank you for giving those standing in the Lions Stadium and those watching on live stream from home a much-deserved round of thanks and appreciation. Thank you again. Please be seated. Before we begin our recessional, I ask all graduates and guests to help us prepare for the next ceremony by not leaving programs or water bottles at your seats. Graduates, please follow the instructions of our field marshals to recess from the stadium. Guests, please follow the instructions of our staff volunteers to exit the stadium using the gates to your right as swiftly as possible. I now close the 2020 commencement academic ceremony of the College of New Jersey by asking for one last rousing round of applause for our graduates. Thank you. Have a wonderful afternoon. Be safe.